Was geht ab, liebe Freunde? Willkommen zu einer neuen Episode Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ja, was haben wir so gemacht? Wir haben es aus Trotsky Castle rausgeschafft und sind jetzt auf dem Weg nach Sukdol zu einer Fortress, so wie ich es richtig verstanden habe. Hinek the Dry Devil soll sich wohl dort aufhalten. Jan Žižka ist ganz schlimm verwundet. Wir bewegen uns auf die Region Küttenberg. Und ich kann es kaum erwarten, hier weiterzumachen. Freue mich sehr darauf. Das wird auf jeden Fall noch sehr, sehr sick. Und das Stadtleben wird auf jeden Fall noch geil. Insofern machen wir weiter. Ne? Auf dem Weg nach Sukdol.
Those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country.
Wir fangen schon mal an, so ein bisschen Vorarbeit zu leisten. Bei Catherine.
Yeah. Only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend. Who is?
The Dry Devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Margrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdol.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him the devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil, at least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdol place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from.
Immer für Uncle Hanny, immer aufstehen.
Anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting.
I'm here to wage war, not to parley. Das ist die richtige Einstellung. Das ist die goldrichtige Einstellung. Die Confirmation kommt von einem blutüberzogenen Henry. Wie sehen wir eigentlich aus? Können wir das... Nein, wir können nicht... Oh. Wir sind auf der Schwelle zu verhungern einfach. Meine Güte. Okay. Ja, gucken wir mal, ne? Hier, Catherine, meine Liebe, ich hab dich im Auge. Sorry. Sind wir bald da? Ah, da sind wir doch. Oder? Hoffentlich. Yo. Nice.
everything. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I'm Jan Žižka of Trosnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Den Break kennen wir doch irgendwoher.
Margrave Jobst.
Margrave Jobst.
I'm afraid your friend
Aus dem
Hinek is no
Epilog des
longer
ersten
here.
Spiels.
I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very
Okay.
fine fortress, my lord.
Das stimmt. Sieht eigentlich echt ziemlich geil aus.
To be honest,
Also, inviting.
life in a fortress is
need some sleep.
for a man
Ist es so, Henry?
with my experience.
And with your fortune.
It gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord.
Catherine.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
Dafür kann ich jetzt ehrlich nichts. Ich musste ihr doch hier hinterherlaufen. Ich bin halt hinter ihr. Entschuldigung. Strength. Geil. Was sagen eigentlich die, nice. You'll improve faster in sword fighting, crafting, and survival skills. Heavy weapon. Ah, okay. With the brand scar, you'll sell stolen goods for 10% more, look more menacing, and gain a 2+ bonus on... Ich kann es hier gerade gar nicht lesen. Okay, ich kenn das Wort gar nicht. Coercion, wie auch immer, Domination and Intimidation. Okay, sick, man. Burger. In towns, villages, and their surrounding areas, you gain a +1 bonus on Strength, Agility, Vitality, and Speech. Wir nehmen erstmal das hier. Wir nehmen erstmal den Burger.
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least.
Das ist wohl richtig.
But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it. Good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
So, noch irgendwas
Few
hier?
weeks we've been
Nope. Rein damit. Oh shit. Das ist alles rotten. Schade.
dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors. I said...
Reden wir mal mit
Takes your
Peter.
fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Osir von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Actually, it's a little bit my fault.
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. But that snake was using us the whole time to do his dirty work. He pretended he was willing to cross over to the side of Wenceslas. But instead, he sent us to fight against the king's allies.
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Ja, nee. Wir haben den ja nur einmal gesehen in Rattay. Also, ansonsten haben wir ja jetzt nicht so viel mit Margrave Jobst zu tun gehabt.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, It was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hynek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill, all of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Ja, Catherine.
What do you think of Lord Pisek?
Reden wir erstmal mit ihr noch ein bisschen.
Noble and good-mannered, but I hope his age has weakened his hearing. You should be ashamed of yourself asking about him when he's right next to us.
What do you plan to do now?
What do you think? Have a proper meal and then go and lie down?
Das wäre schon sowas von... Ich lasse es aber, am Ende verliere ich noch Reputation.
That's a good plan. Sleep well.
You too. You're gonna need your strength. We have lots of work ahead of us.
Ach man, hä, aber was habe ich denn so Schlimmes gefragt? Ich habe ihn doch nur nach seiner Meinung gefragt. Ist doch nicht schlimm. Komm, wir ziehen unser... Digga, als ob die mein Charisma-Outfit gelöscht haben. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. Ah, jetzt muss ich mein Charisma-Outfit wieder zusammenbauen. Fuck. So. Die kommt weg. Da. Nein. So. Jetzt muss ich mir das alles wieder zusammenbauen. Keinen Einfluss auf mein Charisma. Die können hier noch hin. Hatten wir die Gloves hier an? Ich glaube nicht, oder? Ah, nee, doch, die hatten wir an. Yes. Holy shit, das wird richtig geil. So. Quilted. Genau, Spectacles hatten wir an. Aber keine Simple Hose. Master Huntsman. Ja, dann ziehen wir einfach die noch an. Boom. So, wo sind die Bats? Wo sind die Bats? Ah, hier. Hallo. Nee.
Maybe next time then.
Ja, ich möchte gerne... Ich will baden. Jesus. Oder muss ich da rein? Ah, zu ihr hier muss ich. Hallo.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
Ja, gut. Wunderbar. Okay. Na? Sehen wir... Oh, wie wir aussehen. Holy shit. Catherine. Na, ich bin auch so fucking überladen. Ich guck mal, dass ich ein bisschen was von dem Shit, den ich nicht brauche, in meine Truhe reinlege. Catherine noch da? Ja. Catherine.
What happened at Nebukov after the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
Well, of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. And nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hanged everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
Das ist jetzt halt die Frage dabei. Versaubeuteln die uns dann unsere Chancen mit ihr, wenn ich jetzt hier sage, maybe? Ach komm, maybe. Ist vielleicht so gewesen, vielleicht auch nicht.
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh my God.
Wait, maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young girl like that, would they? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once.
I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks.
Good talk, Catherine. Nach oben. Nein, hier kann ich nicht schlafen. Oh, wo geht's hier nach oben? Ah, hier. So, jetzt kommt hier mal ein bisschen was in meine Truhe rein. Military Sword, aber das ist gar nicht mal so gut. Okay, wo ist das Danzig Sword? Hier ist es, aber ich kann es nicht ablegen, oder? Oder doch? Nee, kein Scheiß, ich kann es nicht ablegen. Okay. Dann kommt das hier mal rein. Die Pistole kann bleiben. Jo, das passt. Ich glaube, wir müssen mehr hier bei den Rüstungsteilen aufräumen. Der ist auch nicht schlecht. Aber der andere Basket ist besser. So. Coat of Arms. Ich glaube, das ist der Trotsky Castle. Milanese, genau, die kommt noch rein. Die kommen rein, die brauchen wir nicht. Die kommen rein, die brauchen wir nicht. Riding Gloves, wisst ihr was, die packen wir auch mal jetzt hier rein. Wir müssen echt aufräumen. Bag of Hose kommt auch hier rein. Half Plate Legs lassen wir drinne. So viele Simple Hoses. So viel Shit hier. Padded Trousers. Die gehen rein. Die gehen rein. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Was irgendwie krass schwer ist oder so? Oh, ich habe mir doch hier keinen Omnibus eingepackt. Eingepackt. Und ein PKW. Ich habe mir doch so krasse Sachen nicht eingepackt. Naja. Ja, oder vielleicht die Pistole. Kann auch sein, dass die dafür sorgt, dass wir jetzt so überladen sind.
Christ, what a day.
Ja, die Pistole und das andere Ding, aber gut. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal pennen und dann schauen wir. Oh, 12 Stunden, holy shit. Das ist eine ganze Menge. Schlimmer als nach einem krassen Besuch in der Tavern. Ne? Ja, hoffen wir mal, dass wir dann auch Neues von Stehinek of Künstadt hören.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Burkov.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Ziska?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is.
Vor allem wie Henry die anblökt, die war doch voll nett. Was ist
down in the
los?
courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Why's that today? Hope it lasts.
Oh, I see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Digga, wie Henry auf einmal, warum? Ah, du schon wieder, was ist los auf einmal? Digga. Hat die was mit Datze gehabt oder warum so angepisst? Heilige Mutter. Irgendwas muss hier noch rein. Ich kann nicht so überladen rumrennen. Das geht einfach nicht. Hunting Bow. Hä? Achso. Ich dachte, es hätte jetzt irgendwas mit mir zu tun. Naja, egal. Gnarly's Club. Warhorse Shield. Achso, lel, das ist die Truhe. Ich bin doof. Ja, okay, wisst ihr was? Dann packen wir jetzt hier mal die Pistol rein. Die Embroidered Hood brauchen wir. Baggy Cap, die packen wir noch rein. Den packen wir noch rein. Den dürfen wir nicht verlieren. Irgendwann werden wir den tragen. Vielleicht, wenn wir irgendwann mal mit Catherine ausgehen oder so. Weiß man ja nicht, was noch kommt. So. Wir sehen hier am Halsgenick für meinen Geschmack noch ein bisschen zu nackt aus. Wir legen noch die Hood an. Charisma. Noch ein Embroidered Shirt für drunter. Ach, herrlich. Und wenn ich jetzt hier zum Beispiel das Radzik Kabbalah Sword wegnehme. Okay. Okay. Gehen wir mal gucken. Warte mal, einen Dagger haben wir noch. Yes, den Dagger haben wir noch drin.
Excuse me.
Auch wenn wir beautiful sind. Fucking beautiful. Sollten wir uns trotzdem noch verteidigen können. So. Margrave? Margrave? Oder ist er hier draußen? Warte mal. Ach so, fein, Ziska. Shit. Ziska. Ist er hier? Nee, du bist nicht Ziska. Du bist nicht Ziska. Catherine.
Hello, the worth Henry of Scarlet. I'm just having a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison, and mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Schwer zu sagen, ich kenne deine Garrison nicht. Ich entziehe mich da.
To tell the truth, I may have been in a few battles, but fighting isn't really my thing.
Guck mal, wie ich aussehe.
Is more your thing, right?
Leave him be, good wife.
Hey.
Not everyone's born to fight. What's more, many
Was soll
a knight
das?
wouldn't dare to take on my men, let alone an ordinary boy.
Why did you come here anyway, Henry?
I have to find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
You should get a move on. You don't want to keep a man of his stature waiting. I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Ah ja. Catherine, nicht weggehen. By the stables. Wo sind die Stables? In dieser beautiful fortress. Stables. Das sieht nicht so stablig aus hier. Ah, das sieht doch nach Stables aus. Zizka. Der müsste dann hier sein irgendwo, oder? Blacksmith. Zizka. Tanner. Ah, nee, Huntsman.
Now, where's that steel? Greetings. What do you need?
Peter Hosking.
What goes on in the forest, Huntsman?
There are poachers prowling in the woods, a band led by this ginger-headed muck of Marshowitz. They've been causing trouble for quite some time, but now they've really overdone it.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it. Sir Peter of Pisac put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Margrave Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
I can't help you right now. Maybe some other time.
Well, all right. Come back
Man
if you
anders
change your
gerne.
mind. Care, friend.
Man anders gerne, Peter Hosking. Nee, ich würde jetzt gerne erstmal Zizka finden. Ich Zizka. Mein Gott. Ich bin etwas ratlos, wo dieser Typ jetzt ist. Ah, Stables. Hier sind Pferde. What? Ah, da ist er ja. Jan. Catherine? Soll ich mich ein bisschen zu dir setzen? Nein. Reden wir mit Zizka.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Ah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai. I only know what I've heard about him.
Well, all right, but he sent for us both. How's it going to look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
I'll be going then.
Okay, gehen wir mal zu Jobst. Go to the banquet hall for the audience. Okay. Rein da. Margrave.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance?
Well, although it wasn't me who told him, von Bergov did get certain information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein, what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergov has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, You were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Jobst didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in his godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go! Stay close.
Liebe Freunde,
The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this.
auf die Suche nach der Band und Sir Hinek of Kunstadt machen wir uns aber in der nächsten Episode. Leute, ich hoffe wie immer, ihr hattet Spaß beim Ansehen dieser Episode. Sollte dem so gewesen sein, könnt ihr gerne einen Daumen nach oben da lassen. Wenn nicht, könnt ihr es auch einfach bleiben lassen. Nichtsdestotrotz hoffe ich, all jene, die in dieser Episode dabei gewesen sind, auch in der nächsten wiederzusehen. Ich wünsche euch ganz viel Spaß, pardon me, beim Spielen des Spiels eurer Wahl und würde sagen, take care, auf Wiedersehen und ciao.